Getting rich and staying rich is easy, actually. Wait, before you roll your eyes and assume this is another manifest wealth pitch or a crypto bro trying to sell you a course, hear me out. Most people think wealth is about luck, privilege, or inventing an app that sells for $200 million in 6 months. But for 99% of rich people, it wasn't magic. It was consistency, common sense, and not doing dumb things repeatedly. The real problem isn't making money. It's that we think getting rich means we need a genius idea or to be born into it. And so we sit back, waiting for our big break, instead of realizing we could literally start today with the habits we already have. You don't need to grind 16 hours a day. You don't need to flip NFTs. You don't need to pretend to enjoy reading annual reports. You just need to not sabotage yourself. And maybe stop ordering $18 smoothies. Also, here's something nobody tells you. The bar is actually pretty low. Most people don't save. Most people don't invest. Most people have no idea how much they spend every month. Simply by being mindful, you're already ahead. And if you're consistent, you might just leave the flashy ones in the dust. Step 1. Look rich versus be rich. This is the first fork in the road. The path to looking rich is well lit, crowded, and extremely Instagrammable. The path to being rich is quiet, uneventful, and paved with compound interest. Looking rich means designer clothes, first-class flights, financed, and always picking up the tab, even when you shouldn't. Being rich means keeping your expenses low, investing quietly, and flexing your Roth IRA balances instead of your wristwatch. If you're 25 and spending $600 a month on car payments just so you can drive something respectable but have $0 in your retirement account, you've chosen your team. Here's a test. Would you rather impress your friends for the next 3 years or have your friends work for you in 10? The good news? You can switch teams at any time, and the best part? Nobody will see it coming. Step 2. How money works. Money is not just paper, it's behavior. And here's how it actually works. You earn money, spend some, save some, invest some. The bigger the gap between what you make and what you keep, the faster you build wealth. The mistake? Most people increase income and increase spending just as fast. They're running on a treadmill. Fancy shoes, but going nowhere. Understanding compound interest alone is enough to change your life. Saving and investing $500 per month in index funds starting at age 25? That turns into over $1 million by retirement. Yes, million. With an M, and all you had to do was live like a broke college student for a little longer than you'd prefer. Also, rich people aren't always rich because they made millions. They're rich because they didn't blow it when they made thousands. If you only remember one thing, money grows when ego shrinks. Money is not emotional, but we are. The people who win aren't necessarily smarter. They're just better at delaying gratification. Step 3. Budgeting. Most budgeting advice feels like homework, or worse, like punishment. But real budgeting isn't about saying no to every latte. It's about saying yes to the right things, like financial freedom. The $0 budgeting method works because it's simple. 60% to needs, rent, groceries, gas. 20% to savings or investments, automated. 10% to wants, guilt-free. 10% to emergency fund. Future, you will thank you. Set it and forget it. Every paycheck, divide it up and move on. No obsessing over $3 purchases. Advanced tip, name your accounts. Instead of checking account, call it spending money. Don't cry when it's gone. You'll hesitate before splurging, and track your net worth. Watching it go up month by month is like a video game with real-life rewards. A good budget doesn't restrict you, it sets you free. Step 4. Lazy wealth. Let's be real, most people don't want to get rich slowly, but here's the twist. Slow is fast because it works. Index funds, 401ks, dividend reinvestment. These are boring to the point of being sleep-inducing, but they're what actual millionaires use. There's a reason why Warren Buffett still lives in a modest house and eats McDonald's for breakfast. It's because the richest people know wealth grows in silence. Set up automatic contributions. Let your money buy more money, then go live your life. Still not convinced? Let's say you put $200 per month into the S&P 500 from age 25 to 45. That's $48,000 invested. With average returns, you'll have over $200,000 by 45. That's with zero side hustles, zero business ventures, just letting time and math cook. Wealthy people aren't smarter, they're just patient. Step 5. Avoid going broke. Getting rich is easy. Not blowing it all? That's where most people fail. Here are the top 3 traps. Lifestyle inflation. Your income goes up and suddenly you're treating yourself every day. First it's Starbucks, then it's Gucci, then it's debt. Fix it. Pretend your raise never happened. Keep living like you're broke until your investments say otherwise. Bad debt car loans, credit cards, financing a mattress at 29.99% interest. Fix it. If you can't buy it in full, you can't afford it. The only debt that should exist in your life is the kind that pays you, like rental properties. Flex culture. Posting your entire lifestyle on Instagram just to keep up appearances and going broke for the likes. Fix it. Your net worth is greater than your network's opinion. Avoiding these is not about deprivation. It's about prioritizing your future self over your present ego. Step 6. Multiply income. Most people think getting rich means quitting your job and starting a business. Cool idea. Also a good way to end up jobless with anxiety and no health insurance. Try this instead. Step 1. Keep your job. It pays your bills and funds your investments. Step 2. Learn high-value skills. Think coding, copywriting, video editing, UX design, sales. Find one and spend an hour a day getting better at it. That's 365 hours a year, enough to start freelancing. Step 3. Sell that skill. You don't need a business, you need a PayPal account and a client. Your goal, make an extra $500 a month, then $1,000, then $3,000. At some point, your side hustle makes more than your job. Now you have options. Not freedom yet, but leverage. Step 7. Don't get tricked. Want to know the biggest secret? Rich people love it when you're financially dumb. Why? You buy their overpriced courses. You pay them rent while they collect real estate cash flow. You keep the system running while they chill. They post pictures of yachts, but they lease them. They talk about stocks, but they own businesses. They say, get rich quick, but their money came from years of consistency. Don't copy their lifestyle, copy their habits. Want what rich people have? Do what rich people do before they got rich. Let's wrap it up with the truth that makes all of this work. Getting rich isn't the goal. Freedom is. You don't want $1 million sitting in your bank account just to stare at it. You want what that money buys you. Freedom, flexibility, and peace of mind. You want to never worry about bills again. Take a vacation without checking your bank app. Pay your parents back for everything they gave you. Say no to people, places, and jobs that drain you. The crazy thing? You can start building that life right now. Not in 5 years. Not when your startup hits. Today. All you have to do is spend less than you earn, invest the difference. Repeat and don't do anything dumb. That's it. That's the cheat code. No secret sauce, no magic formula. So yeah, getting rich is easy. Staying rich? Even easier if you don't let ego and emotion do the driving. Quick fire tips: pay yourself first. Track your net worth. Cancel deadweight subscriptions. Build an emergency fund. Use credit wisely. And most importantly, stop taking money advice from broke people.